pied. Là, je pense qu'il vaut là. Hop, hop. Bec.
C'est belle, hein?
Ouais.
Look at that!
Why do I put myself through this? It's always the same. I cough. I stress out. My heart's pounding way too hard. And yet, I know I'm going. I know I'm going to do it anyways.
Ouais, c'est là que le chemin fait ça.
It's crazy because I'm scared. Really scared, actually. I think about the risks. I think about the kids. I wonder if it's actually reasonable, or maybe just plain stupid.
Allez, ça va être fun.
And still, I go back every time.
Allez les boys!
Catching up a little bit of speed and lobbing another 360 and just making it over the rocks.
Yes.
Wow. All right, we have the score coming in at 89. Victor into third, which means that we have a four-time world champion.
As a little kid, I always had this need to play with adrenaline. At home, I didn't have many toys. My 4 brothers and sisters were all older and away most of the time, living their own life. My parents never wanted us to play video games or watch TV. So I had to find my own fun, like walking on a fence, pushing my limits just to feel that rush.
Ouais, j'ai peur, maman. Ouah.
And then, of course, going snowboarding as much as I could, trying new stuff every single day.
Écoute, on est prêt à dropper. Come on! Grande courbe.
Snowboard à Chamonix.
Tchuss, il est chaud.
I remember that huge satisfaction as a kid, coming home in the evening and telling my parents that I had improved so much again. That's when it all started, and even without knowing it, that feeling would end up shaping my whole life. Being in the mountain is something truly special to me. It's where I challenge my limits and discover who I really am. Ever since I was a kid, I found fun day by day breaking out of this routine. Testing myself, adding new skills to my bow, and constantly evolving along the way.
Est-ce qu'il faut mettre l'écrase direct?
If you want to push yourself, it's so good to go with people who are more experienced than you. Gaspard is a young snowboarder from Chamonix who has done so much already. He is always stoked for some adventures. It's there, outside of my comfort zone, that I find my happiness.
Au revoir. Youhou. Allez, je continue.
Mec, c'est énorme.
Mec, c'est incroyable, tu vas te gaver!
I love learning from others, from their experiences, sharing the highs and the lows, the doubts, the feelings along the way.
Yeah! Yeah, mec! C'est bon, man.
That's the most important part of any great adventure. The cool thing about paragliding is that you can reach places so much faster. You can even skip sections that would be really dangerous. But on the other hand, you have to stay fully focused when you're flying, because in paragliding, there is no room for error. That's the thing with paragliding. It can be so much fun, so beautiful, so free. But things can turn bad in a split second. You're in the air, but there is so much stuff happening around you that you cannot see. And the smallest mistake can have huge consequences. When I woke up, I realized I fucked up. I was so far away on this engine. I'd been unconscious for a little while, but I had enough energy to send a text to my friend Camille. Help! So he flew to me, wrapped my head in a big bandage. I crashed hard. I had a serious concussion and a broken arm.
Wow. I remember this. That's the very first time my brother Polo tried to give me alcohol to make me drunk. And that's my family. My older brother François, my cousin Pierre, Xavier, Polo, and my sister is not there. Snowboarding. It's probably 11 or something. When I was young, I was too little to go with my older brothers who were doing motocross and stuff. So I was just on my own, and I was alone from my generation snowboarding, so I was just in the park lapping. And that's where I learned pretty much everything. And I never had the goal to be professional or whatever, but I just always found really happiness in doing something new I haven't done before. Every day I put this one back up, but it seems like it's not in such good shape. That's my happy place, the garage. We just finished it, and finally we put all the gear. This one is actually my very first snowboard I got when I was 6. And that's how I started. I had hard boots. Yeah, my hooger booger. All this I found 2 summers ago on the glacier. Yeah, that was from somebody who had to get helied out, probably, who got caught in an avalanche, who got a pretty big accident, and we could see a bunch of gear everywhere. Yeah, so pretty sad story. I really love preparing my equipment because I put myself in this bubble and it's like I'm already up there in the mountains.
Bien? Yes! Ah, ça recommence à tousser là. Putain, elles sont belles les montagnes. Oh là là! Waouh! Ouais, faut faire gaffe aux trucs qui sont au-dessus de nous quand même, t'as vu, il y a déjà des... Ça coule gentiment. Just saved 2 hours of skiing. And we are first. Moi j'ai... Oh putain! Cassé le bâton, trop de puissance. Crampon. Le Spencer. Grosse part, on va se gaver. Hier j'étais à la plage, j'ai tendu le gazon. Aujourd'hui on va faire de la poudre. Deux, un, drop man! Je laisse passer le slop. Yeah, papa!
Comme c'est beau. La montagne est plus grosse que ce que je pensais quand même.
J'ai pensé que ce serait moins long en fait.
Tom is truly inspiring. He really follows his own path, completely passionate and dedicated. He's chasing 8,000-meter peaks, and he's among the youngest ever to become a mountain guide in the Chamonix Valley. He invited me to join him and ride the Éperon Migaud on the Aiguille du Chardonnay. I was stoked. I'd never been on that glacier before. That day,
Tout début là, une toute petite vire comme ça là.
this line felt like a big new goal for me to reach. The approach is a journey, and once you reach it, it's just one big mountain to climb. On that top part, you can't make any mistakes.
Les mollets qui chauffent. Ah putain, la neige est bonne ou quoi?
J'ai méga.
Yes!
Enculé. C'est incroyable.
Merci mec.
J'ai dit le guidos.
Il est content, c'est trop bon mec. Ça va être trop bon.
Ils m'ont fumé les bâtards. Donc là je ride un peu sous moi. Je fais un virage et après je vais à gauche. Là-bas jusqu'au spine, jusqu'en bas je pense. Merci grand prince. Cool.
Riding above that 300-meter cliff is intense. I'm in the zone. My breath is tight. My vision razor sharp. I can feel every detail of the snow's texture through my board. It's the same feeling I get in competitions. That's why I do them, to feel the pressure, to push myself, to overcome it. For me, competition and going for a big objective in the mountains can feel the same sometimes. It all starts with preparation. Switching into that focus mode, into getting ready for that moment to perform. Observing, analyzing, feeling the conditions, and foreseeing what could go wrong.
Le haut peut-être que c'est bon hein.
Bah ouais.
Le haut.
On fait ça, on décolle.
Ah c'est là. Ouah.
It can be somewhere lost in the mountains, or in front of a crowd.
But beside that, it was pretty good.
Je te verrai peut-être pas.
Je suis épuisé, man.
But if you put it all together and accomplish your goal, the sense of achievement is huge.
Oh putain le fiasco ils tombent tous. Allez.
The doubts are always there. But I'm prepared.
Allez c'est parti les gars.
Exactly that on the Beckley Ross and on some big lines in film part. And Victor learning from the best.
Snow conditions are tricky these days, but there's a line I still want to go and check out. Doubts fill my mind. Everything is unknown, and that's exactly what makes this moment so intense.
On va se faire le plein de sucre. C'est juste un peu derrière. Si on décolle là, on passe à droite. On s'esquive une grosse... Enfin, une heure de rando. Et on s'esquive tous les ponts et les grosses crevasses. Donc on est un peu plus safe, donc c'est cool. Donc on y va et on va voir.
Nickel.
Yes. Yes, ma man. Franchement, ça a l'air bon, hein. Ça y est, on y est, mon gars. Allez, 3, 2, 1, c'est parti. Yes, papa. Putain. Putain de merde. Je traverse. Allez, c'est parti, mon gars. Rappel, c'est ça ou pas, bordel? Je suis sur une dalle. Yes. Quel relais. Yes, mec. Trop bien. On avait grimpé ça avec Gaspard, c'était ouf!
Tu voudrais bien m'épouser, Paola. Paola is my wife, and she's definitely the driving force of our family. Her nickname is actually Energizer.
Aujourd'hui, on va en chier notre race.
She's not that tall, but damn, she's full of energy and motivation for everything in life.
Et t'es pas assuré là? Belle maman, elle va pas kiffer. Hein?
Honestly, almost everything we do comes from her ideas.
T'es content de voir le vignoble pour la première fois de ta vie? On te suit.
Ça, c'est la vie, la vraie.
And then, the family got bigger. Family is such a huge pillar of my balance in life. They are what matter the most.
Je t'écoute, petit frère.
Premier bisou à ton petit frère.
Oh Marcus,
And when I take risks now, nothing can be miscalculated. Everything has to be thought through.
Oula, ouais, t'emballes pas, t'as du poids à l'arrière, ouais. Dis pas que t'es un cahier du bulot, quoi.
C'est dire papa? Gary. C'est dire papa?
I need to live this adventure with my family, to share the true moments with them, fully focused, away from life distractions, to enjoy the moment, to step out of the routine. They are a part of me, a part of my balance. They are who I am. We love sharing this lifestyle with the kids. It becomes completely natural for them to explore, to try new things, to embrace adventure every day.
Souffle fort.
Dans la tente?
Et je rêve, ils vont dormir là et moi je vais être toute seule. Je vais venir me coller à vous finalement. La tente se fait déserter.
Tu me dis si tu vois une lettre arriver. Ça valait le coup de prendre une tente.
Allez les gars. On verra.
150-200 mètres de couloir en tapé. Puis on va être au col du diable.
Pika is from Cham as well.
Premier col du diable pour moi.
He's a strong alpinist who later took up snowboarding. Our goal with Pika and Bib is to traverse the Arête du Diable on the Mont Blanc du Tacu. A massive mission, crack climbing with our snowboard boots.
Anxious in my bed, helpless when
This experience is going to be truly unique. For me, it represents the pinnacle of our activity, a challenge that combines everything that we've learned over the years to make it possible.
Regardez-moi ça quand même, vous avez vu ou pas?
We do this because we love snowboarding. We do this because we love the mountains.
Première longueur pour Pika. Là c'est de la boucherie.
We do this because it's in our blood.
poisoning the ground, polluting the air, in the middle you.
Ok, c'est parti pour la orange. Ouah, faut forcer hein. Waouh.
Feeling sad looking out.
Oh, c'est incroyable.
The beauty of this bag running on my own. How did we get there? Forgetting that we own nature. Poisoning the ground, polluting the air.
Ça va?
Ouais, ça va un peu. Je suis un peu oxy là. Je comprends plus rien.
Trop sketch. Paye ton chantier.
Bullets in the air, in the middle.
Bien ouais. Sommet du Tacoul. Oh mais détente. Yo bib.
Woken up.
So why? Why do I put myself through this? Part of me wants to run. The other part wants to dive right in. And in the end, I dive. Maybe because in those moments, everything feels real, raw, and intense. There's no cheating. It's just me face to face with myself. I do this to feel alive, to feel something powerful, to surprise myself. It's normal to be scared. It means you're pushing yourself. Do that a little bit every single day, and that's how you will realize your dreams. And then there's the sharing, those moments you live in the mountains with others, the bond you form when you go through something together. The mountain connects us through passion, through joy. Those memories don't fade.
Trop cool. Et merci Mika.
Still alive.
Right on time. Bam.
Merci.
Summit. Boom.
We're alive, man.
Pretty soon. We're pretty scared.